Hey, good morning, and welcome to Pharrell and the Prophet. Now, Scott, you've been away for about 3 days, and I know for a fact that three-quarters of your body, which should be water, 90% whatever, is rum. What the fuck is it? Trying to
I have
recover
to.
there, buddy.
Yeah, I have to drink water now. I had a big mug of coffee, and it did not go well for me. I walked the dog. I drank my warm, hot cup of coffee, and
Yeah,
I've been sweating ever since.
yeah. Well,
My body has shut down completely. My toes are broken. I walked in
explain
giant
why.
ski boots, like snow boots,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
in Pittsburgh because it was freezing ass. So
yeah,
I went to the Pitt game. It was freezing ass,
yeah.
and then I went to the hockey game. It was freezing ass. Then I went to the Steeler game, and it was freezing ass. And I walked everywhere I went because I was staying in the city,
Yeah.
and I wasn't prepared for the foot injuries that I've obtained. I now have foot injuries. I'm wondering if I can even play basketball tomorrow. My toes feel broken.
Oh, your toes are broken, your
And I
thumb is
drank a bottle
broken,
of
your
rum.
asshole's broken. It's like the injuries are just piling up on you, dude. I want to throw one thing out to you real quick because during this holiday season, the notion of giving is certainly delightful. Michael Dell from Dell Computers, he and his wife Susan have decided to give $250 cash to 25 million American children. And what I think is 25 million American parents are going to be buying some crack and smoking up some fucking joints. It's beautiful. Michael, way to go. 250 is going to cover college. The fuck? Keep it, you prick.
What is he thinking?
Hey, listen, Dell Computer, he's got more money than God. He was a billionaire at like 24. Dude, $250, okay, is going right into the crack pipe. It's not going to the college fund.
That sounds real healthy.
Yeah,
Everyone's
what?
smoking crack everywhere.
It
Everyone loves
absolutely.
the butter.
Oh my God, Scott. Hey, so I want to share with you a little bit. I told you I was up in Vermont and we ended up having this beautiful snowy weekend. Everything was gorgeous, but we rented this inn. And I'll hold off from saying the name. I said it in the last show. But anyway, the main mansion had about 15 rooms in it, but don't be faked out. This was sort of an old haunted house on a hill, Scott. Every room creaked. The back half of the house was
Did you
41
see
degrees.
ghosts?
There's got Scott. There was ghosts in there like Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig. He couldn't move much, but yeah, I mean there was a lot of fucking ghosts in there. DiMaggio, Mickey Mantle. The house was just spooked. But like I said, the back half freezing. The front half 100 degrees. Just like the oldest piece of shit. We had fun, but you know what? Here's the lesson: get rid of fucking Thanksgiving. Get rid of it.
So you don't like Thanksgiving anymore. You want to get rid of it as a holiday overall.
Yeah, yes, I would like to just get rid of it. Everybody give each other a turkey drumstick and call it a fucking day.
What's
Scott, you
next?
can.
You want to get rid of Christmas?
No, just because when I was growing up as a kid, everybody had Christmas and there was like four Jews in town. And my mother would put up a Hanukkah bush and give us nothing because, she'd put it all on credit cards. So she had nothing left. And we would literally have nothing. So at 21, when Kate and I got together, we started doing Christmas trees in the apartment. And then, of course, for the kids, if you could see my house now, Scott, it's the little village. You know those little houses that people put all over the place with lights and train sets? We have it everywhere. So no, I don't want to get rid of
Have you ever
Christmas.
played Jew non-Jew? That's where you
Jumanji,
drive
I played.
around. Have I ever told you this before? You drive around and you
Oh,
can
Jew
tell
not Jew?
who's. Well, yeah, so at Christmas
Yeah,
you can drive around,
yeah.
fancy
Jew not
everywhere.
Jew.
It doesn't matter
Yeah,
what neighborhood, and you
sure.
can tell who's a Christian and
Yeah,
who's a
Jew,
Jew
Jew not
by
Jew.
the Christmas lights. Because if you
100%.
have
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one guy has Christmas lights up, the next
yeah.
two houses don't have any lights up.
Right.
It's uh, non-Jew, Jew, Jew.
Yeah,
When
but
you're
I'm faking people out because what I did was I have a blow up Hasid. It's like 12 feet tall and there's lights all over it. And I put an angel on its head. So it's sort of Jew, not Jew,
What is a
Jew, Jew.
hussy compared to a hussy?
This guy's got a beautiful black beard, swarthy curls. I mean, he is fantastic. 12 feet tall, balloon blow up. It's like a sex toy, really.
So what do you you trick people out and act like you're into the Christmas even though you're Jewish and
Yeah.
but do you get into Hanukkah as much as Christmas?
No.
Do you do the whole
No.
you know how many days is it? 7 days of Hanukkah? Is that
No,
what it
it's
is?
fucking 8, Scott. It's fucking 8. How many nights of Christmas? Like 12
The
on
Jews
the
have to
12th
have an extra
day
day,
of Christmas.
right? The
Oh my
Jews have to
God.
have an extra day because a week just doesn't cut it for them.
Yeah, on the 12th day of Christmas, my ex-wife gave to me. Fuck off, all of you.
Yeah.
Every one of you.
We don't need 12 days of Christmas either. I've never
We don't.
understood
That's
that one
20
either.
days between Hanukkah and Christmas. And then you got to throw in what's that? The Kwanzaa? I think that's like another 7 days. You got like 27 days straight. And by the time you're done with that, everyone's doing that fasting for Allah.
I don't even know what the fuck Kwanzaa is.
Kwanzaa
What
is
the
the
fuck is
celebration of African heritage. That's what it is. Hey, Scott, what's up with that knee, buddy? What do you got going on there?
I'm just stretching my fucking leg. Is that a
And
problem?
but it looks like you're trying to show us your cock. What the fuck
No,
are you
listen,
doing?
I have injuries. I have injuries. I have to, and listen to this. I told you already I'm having a pharyngonoscopy this week.
I
So
know that.
Thursday, I
Yeah.
have to drink the 2 bottles of ass blow.
Yep.
And then Friday,
Yeah.
I can't play
Rooter,
ball
rooter.
because I'm going to be shitting my brains out. And then we play at 6 in the morning.
Yeah,
so I
that's not
can't. I can't go play ball at 6 in
Yeah.
the morning after I've shit 100 times.
Yeah, ochre juice all over your thighs.
And then I'm having the surgery at noon
Right.
Friday. So I can't play ball Friday morning. I can play tomorrow morning, but I have broken toes.
Yeah.
And then Thursday, I'm going to spend the whole day spraying ass. And then Friday, I'm having the surgery. And then after I have the surgery, I have 2 immediate bagels with egg and bacon on them, salt and pepper, no ketchup.
I get it. I know I'm gonna regret this probably for the rest of my life. I'm gonna regret this more than most anything I've ever asked someone to do. Can I see your toes? Is there a way
No,
you could?
I don't have. So what it feels like is.
Like a stress fracture.
Well, no. What it feels like is that my toenails are gonna fall off because now if I could only, they're up in the suitcase. I have these monster, like badass, ice road trucker boots. They're
Yes.
like the warmest boots money can buy.
Right.
And they're badass. They're enormous. So the weirdest thing, they're like a 12, but they seem like a 13 in a boot. So when I wear them, my feet move, and then I have inserts in them because I have so many bone spurs and foot problems with basketball. So I wear these inserts inside the boot. So what happened is it elevates my heels when I play basketball. I wear them, and I put them in the boots thinking, all right, these boots are too big. So if I put the inserts in them, it should help. But what happened was my feet were elevated, and then my toes, every time I took a step, my toes went like this in the boot.
Right.
And so after 3 days of walking about 4 or 5 miles in the boots, because everywhere, like I said, everywhere I went, I walk. I don't have a fucking car when I'm there.
Yeah,
I
I get
don't
it.
have, and I'm not taking taxis everywhere because the stadium's about a 25-minute walk from the hotel. And
Service.
Yeah.
Car service.
Well, no shit, bro. I took Ubers everywhere. But when you're at the Steeler games and Pitt games and things like that, they elevate the prices. So a 20-minute walk compared to a $50 5-minute Uber ride is, that makes no sense to me. So I walked and I walked and I walked and I walked and I walked. And then I noticed by the time I left the Steeler game where they took it in the ass, and I bet on the Bills, by the way.
Yeah.
But they took it in the ass, and I walked back to the hotel. By the time I had gotten back to the hotel, my feet, my actual toenails felt like they were going to fall off.
Yeah,
and they have not recovered since.
Yeah. Hey, Scott, I know you like to play the game Jew, no Jew, and I'm going to start playing that religiously now. I think.
Non-Jew. It's not no Jews. I don't have a problem with Jews. I
No, but
love
I mean
you.
Jew, no Jew, Jew, non-Jew, Jew,
Jew,
non-Jew,
non-Jew is the
Jew,
annual
Jew,
tradition.
non-Jew.
It's the annual
Okay,
tradition of driving around and
I
seeing
know what
who's
it is.
Jewish and who
Yeah,
isn't.
Jew, non-Jew. Here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna record. You know, they record when you get your pharyngonoscopy. They
Yeah.
record the whole journey up your asshole. And we're gonna play for everybody. We're gonna play it back, and we're gonna play a game. Polyp, no polyp. So what we're gonna do is this is gonna be great, Scott. We're gonna find
Why
out
don't
what.
you fuck off and why don't you explain to people the new way we're gonna do the football? But
Sure.
now that the season's over,
Right.
how we're how we're gonna tape on what is it,
Friday.
Friday?
So Friday, guys, we're gonna do
put
this.
out
Listen.
tell them what you're
Two.
gonna do.
Yeah. So look, we're gonna do the weekend. A lot of people tuned in, Scott, to the weekend extravaganza, and they dug it, right? So what we're gonna do, weekends are still big in sports. You get a chance, get the fuck off work, tell your wife to go into the other fucking room, put your feet up on the couch, have some popcorn and Michelob. Look, what we're gonna do is on Fridays, we're gonna record our weekend extravaganza. Part 1, part 2. We're gonna drop part 1 Friday, so you guys don't have to struggle for your Saturday bets, right? Just get your fucking bets in. You're happy. You can watch the whole program. Part 2 will drop Sunday morning. You'll be happy as fuck. We'll pop you right into part 2, and you can watch all of your NFL action for Sunday and Monday,
And
right?
so,
And we came up with this right when the season was over because we're geniuses.
right, and then explain. So the problem is that you feel that by the time it drops, the show, like that we used to do on Saturdays, that by the time it drops at 11, they only have 1 hour to start betting if the games were to go off at noon.
No, they are. And Scott, the problem is that, they're watching the show, might be 35 minutes or whatever. And some picks, the later day picks might be they're dropping 11:30, and that's if they religiously start watching our show
Right.
at 11. If they start watching at 11:30, they're kind of hosed. So what we want to do as public servants for degenerate gamblers, we
Right.
want to make this easier on you because Scott and I were like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
We
sounds
are.
great. So let's review. We're gonna do this on we're gonna tape it on Friday. So you
Yeah.
like you actually like the Thanksgiving extravaganza that we did, where it was like it covered Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it was a hit.
Yeah, and so now we're doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday into Monday, right? And it's going to be a hit, Scott, because we have data. We are very sophisticated here at
Right.
Pharrell and the Prophet.
Analytics.
Very sophisticated, profitable TV. We have all kinds of data. We know who's watching, when they're watching, and whether or not they kill their wife. So we have a ton of data, and we're going to use
what?
that data to make the kind of programming that
wife.
you guys want. What are you confused by?
Do you think that I think my wife wants to kill me? It's not the other way around.
Have you ever had toelingus? Just tell me the truth.
What
Tell
is
me,
that?
Scott. Tell me the truth. With those wrangled feet of yours,
Now
have you
listen.
ever?
My feet are I actually all of my foot problems stem from basketball. So the
I
difference
understand.
between I know you work out every day on your fancy wall hanging LeBron fucking
Total.
pull string thing, but I actually play basketball 5 days a week, and I've been playing for 50 years. So I have the right to have shoe inserts.
Right.
I double plantar fascia, bone spurs, mangled toes, and I have literally one day. I could show it to you right now if you really want. I have a corn on the side of my foot. I mean, do you want me to do it? I'll fucking do it right now. I
Hey,
have a
listen.
corn. Now I don't know if
I'm gonna regret this.
look at my. Now look at the size of the corn on the right pinky toe.
Oh
Can you
my
see
God!
it?
What is that? That's like the whole cob. That's not just the
Bro.
corn.
Bro, I have mangled toes. Look at Look at that. They're fucked up. So what happens is when I shave off, so I use acid to shave off the corn.
I did too.
The corn. So what happens is it regrows. It's like a weed. You can cut the weed, but the
Uh,
weed keeps, unless you get inside the root of the problem, the corn, regrows like a weed. So you asked for it. You wanted to see my mangled feet. Is that
I
bad
just
enough for
asked if
you?
you like toalingus. I didn't tell you
I'll
to
show you
put
the
your
other
your
side too. Look,
torn
I
up.
have massively. I have huge. Can you even see how high my
Yeah.
arches are?
Oh
Like
my
that.
God. What the fuck? Like, can I be honest with you too? What size is that? I mean, it looks like lurch. What size is that? That
It's a
is
12.
and then I'm hopeful that your cock picks up anything from that. I mean, anything. Because those are
So
some big ass fucking
I
puppies.
use every day when I put on my socks. I use I use foot spray because my
Really?
my feet smell like they're
Really?
dank. So I have to spray them every day before I wear socks. So I just
Wow.
noticed
Yeah.
because I did it yesterday,
Yeah.
and then I went to bed or whatever, and I
Sure.
got up and I'm just wearing what I wore to bed. I
Yeah.
take my shirt off. I sleep, in my underwear,
Put your
but
CPAP on and away you
so I
go.
put my clothes back on,
Yeah.
and my socks, they stayed on all night, and I just took them off to show you my foot problems,
Yeah.
and I just noticed after the fact, because I haven't put my sock back on yet, that I should put my sock back on because my feet smell like asshole.
This show is fantastic. Jew not Jew, foot not ass.
I
This is
can't
a
even put
fucking
my
great show.
fucking
Hey,
sock on. That's
yeah.
how fucking sore I am.
Hey
All
Scotty,
right.
I'm gonna hit you up with some football, and you can listen. You can leave that because we have a smell of it. You can leave it. Your whole room looks yellow now. We've got some football for you. I'm not going to bother with 25, but I'm going to start you at number 20, Scott, and just take you down the list right now. Just some quick thoughts from you, buddy. North Texas at 11-1. They're number 20. They've got Temple. They've got versus Temple. Oh, they won 52-25. I'm sorry, Scott. North
So
Texas. Any thoughts?
well, I think they're a really good team, but they're not legit.
Right.
They're
They
not
can't make
going.
it.
They're not going to the playoff
No.
because they're having a great year and everything else, but they're not playing for anything that matters. They're going to be in a shitty bowl game because no one gives a fuck at all about North Texas.
Yeah,
I'll say
James.
this though,
Yeah.
on their behalf, I don't mind betting on them. They
Yeah.
cover.
They cover like crazy. James Madison, 11-1. Also, they fisted Coastal Carolina.
They're always good, but here's
They
another
are.
team that doesn't matter.
Doesn't
My
matter.
buddy's kid goes to school there. He loves it, and
Yeah.
all they do is win, but no one gives a fuck about them.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Michigan down to 9-3. Obviously, Ohio State punched them a little bit in the mouth. They're not going to anything, right?
I'm actually glad that Ohio State beat them because I think that they're the best team in college football. Even
Okay.
though Indiana is 12-0, you're going to find out how good Indiana is Saturday when Ohio State beats them.
Yeah.
And and I'm an IU guy, but I still don't believe they can beat Ohio State. They went to Ohio State last year when they won 11 games, and they still got their ass beat by Ohio State, and they're going to do it to them again. I don't know, actually, if it's going to be as bad
Right.
because I thought last year's team was legit. I think this year's team's better. I think Indiana's team is better than last year's Indiana team. And they went to Columbus and got their ass beat. But I think that it's not going to be as bad because if you remember
Right.
the game at the Shoe, it was total domination.
Totally agree.
So I don't think they can beat Ohio State. But Indiana, even if they lose the Big Ten title game, they're going to the playoff.
Yeah, no question. They're in the playoffs. That's an automatic, Scott. I will say this. I will say this about Ohio State right now. They are I think they have figured out the world of NIL, of professional management, of a front office for their college team better than anybody else. And right now, that back end support, Scott, they could end up running a lot of championships unless somebody can jump up and get in the way of that machine. Because, Scott, they have got a professional front office partner. I'm going to take you right now, real quick, Scotty. USC, Virginia, and Utah. I'm going to bang right down that 17, 16, and 15.
I don't
USC,
think
Virginia, Utah.
Yeah, I don't think any of them matter. At the end of the day, they're not playing in that playoff for kind of anything that ends up being a national championship game. All three of those teams have had good seasons, no doubt about it. And I know they all want to be in the playoff, but at some level, you got to send some teams to bowl games, right? Those are,
Right.
to me, those are bowl game teams.
Yeah, no doubt. But the problem, obviously, with the playoffs, nobody, Scott, nobody except gamblers care about those bowl games. Nobody. Nobody's going to watch them.
I think bowl
Vanderbilt.
games. Let me just say this: I think bowl games now are a fucking waste of time
Total waste of time.
because all that matters is the playoff, and it kind of to me has ruined bowl games. Do you remember when the bowl season used to start and it lasts for a month and it was awesome and every day there's a bowl game on?
Bowl game. Sure.
Well, they still do that,
But no
but
one
the
cares.
games they have so much less meaning now than they
Right.
used to. I used to bet on, bowl games and
The
think,
Gator Bowl.
yeah, this is great. But I remember when I had my heart surgery, I was on a recliner remember I came home from the hospital and for about a month I had to sleep on a recliner. And I had all these problems and everything, moving and stuff. So I'd watch bowl games all day, and I had to watch the Fenway Bowl. And I'll never forget, it was Boston. It was Boston College, and they played in the Fenway Bowl, and there was 2 gallons of water on the field. Do you remember that game when they played in the rain, and it was like Christmas?
No one
Like it was
cared.
like days before Christmas,
Yeah.
noon, Jew, non-Jew, and there was 5,000 gallons of water on the field. And the players, do you remember when they were sliding and they they would make a play and the guy would have to slide for
Yeah.
20 feet every time they got tackled? That was when I knew bowl games didn't matter anymore, that I had to watch that fucking game in a recliner.
Yeah, I totally get it. By the way, just a quick aside, Jackson Dart, go down. Just go down, young man.
Wait, did
Go
you
down.
see him? Did you see him last night when the kicker, what's his name,
Fest-
Kim?
Yeah. Who's from Ridgewood, New Jersey? That guy
Right.
was, out in Bergen County, Scotty. He literally went to school around there where my kids went to school. Yep, he is a Ridgewood kid.
I know, but
Terrible.
did you see him miss the field goal last night where he kicked the ground
Yeah.
and never hit the ball? And then
Jackson.
they showed
Yeah.
Jackson Dart reacting, going, "Oh my God, this guy fucking sucks."
Yeah. I mean, he literally he saw the guy miss it and he just went 2 orders of ramen. That's it. Just bring me out the
So
ramen.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
What did you think of the abuse that Lane Kiffin got when he left Oxford to take the LSU
Yeah.
job? And he went to the airport and people
Yeah.
did you see people giving him the finger
Yeah.
and yelling, "You fucking cocksucker, you suck my balls."
Yeah.
That guy, I don't think he's ever going to live down taking this job. He had a great job and
At Ole Miss.
he had made them matter. They were 11-1. And how about the
No.
gall of this guy? He wanted to coach him in the playoff, even though he was fucking him over and leaving. And you know what the athletic director said? "Suck my dick.
dick."
You're not
Yeah.
coaching this team anymore. Get the fuck out of here." Do you realize that LSU is playing in Oxford next fall? And he is gonna that guy.
He's gonna need military support.
Right. That's what I'm gonna say. I just was gonna say the same thing. He's not gonna be safe at that
No.
football game. First
No.
of all, those inbreds down in fucking Mississippi
Yep.
are gonna be there for one reason only: to
Kill him.
abuse the fuck out of him. He's gonna get hit with a battery in the face.
Oh.
Someone's gonna shoot him.
Shoot him. Yeah.
And
gonna
don't
shoot
even
him.
tell me I'm tripping. Someone's gonna fucking shoot that guy.
It's scary.
They hate him. Now, listen.
But they're not
Do
wrong.
Do you
They're
think
not
he's
wrong.
gonna win a national championship at LSU?
He's gonna compete. He's proven that he can do it. This is not gonna be, oh my God, we have to buy out Lane's contract, because the parents who come to these programs know the 4 and 5 star know that Lane Kiffin understands what it needs to be, what it means to be a pro. Can I tell you this, Scott? He's going, oh my God, why is everybody reacting this way? Hey, Lane, delay your conversations until after the championship and sign on in January. And no one's would be throwing battery acid at your
It's,
face.
that's impossible. They don't, they don't do these things after.
Tough luck, Scott. He's right now. He's contracted. Right now, he's contracted to carry this team through. I'm sorry, Scotty. He should fit. He should fulfill his obligation. I think it's bullshit.
Well, I don't think that's the
He
way.
shouldn't
It
have
works.
opened his mouth.
He first of all, you knew he wasn't going to coach him because of recruiting. He's going to take coaches with him, and he's fucking them over. It really is simple. Like all those kids that were going to play at Ole Miss,
They're going to LSU. They're going. They're going.
And so I wouldn't want that guy anywhere near my program. And I also think that having, obviously they're going to have cameras and media following his every move, from going to the private airstrip to get on his private jet airplane.
100%.
To go to Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
Now, let me just say that of all the places, and aren't you going to New Orleans? You have to tell me that
next week.
Is there anywhere, and I'm just going to say because I'm a dick, is there anywhere more backward ass than Mississippi and Louisiana in this fucking country? Arkansas, no offense to anyone that lives there. I just want to be as offensive as possible. Is there anywhere more backward ass than that place? Like, I love people that brag about, he's like, I'm going to the greatest team. Did you hear him? He said in sports.
Yeah, in sports.
One of the greatest teams in sports.
Yeah.
Suck my ball sack and my fucking corn on the side of my pinky toe.
That's it.
There's nothing
that big
in
juicy
Louisiana
one
that makes them the best sports team anywhere. Do you not think of the Yankees and the fucking Montreal Canadiens and teams like that?
Yeah. Dodgers. I agree with you, Scott.
Dodgers.
You and I are going to go on a little tour. We're going to play Jew, non-Jew in Mississippi and Louisiana. And the great part about it is there's only one answer. It's non-Jew. There isn't a Jew between Alabama and Texas. There's none. Zero.
I don't even believe that they celebrate Christmas in Louisiana. I don't.
Don't they have their own law, their own, Scott, for the Napoleonic Code? We have 49 states that have laws that you and I would recognize. But in Louisiana, look it up, dude. They have this weird Napoleonic code that's completely different than the rest of the country. Yeah. They are fucked up. Look, I'm going there. I'm only kidding. I love you people. You're beautiful.
No, I think it's, I won't deny they have a history of success at some level at LSU, but not at Alabama level. And I also think that Alabama's backward-assed.
Yeah,
I want to say that as well. We live in New York City, so
we get mugged the right way.
But everything else pales in comparison to where we live. People talk about, first of all, it's the greatest city in the world. Some people would argue that it isn't. But what Mexico City's nicer than New York City?
I was just thinking that.
Mexico City is hell on earth. Yeah. Okay, what other city is greater than New York City?
I'm trying to think. Let me just go through all the cities
I
know.
No one gives a fuck
about
here
Newark?
About no Japan, Hong Kong, and all these huge cities.
Right.
No one gives a fuck about anywhere, but they all talk about New York. Everything is about New York. New York City is the greatest city in the world. So when you live here, why the fuck would I ever care about those fucking hillbillies down there in the South?
Yeah, I got
suck my ball sack again for the second time today. I'm telling you to suck my ball sack. I don't listen to people that tell me about, fucking Arkansas, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Alabama. Now, I have friends that live in Alabama and they love it. You know why they love it? Because everything, that's right. You're the smartest guy in the room. Everything there is like $1. I think they invented dollars.
They did the dollar store. The dollar store? It did. It started there. And there at the dollar store, nobody will buy anything for $1. It's not less than $1. They won't go near it. Hey, Scott, you brought up Hong Kong there, didn't you? Did you see recently they threw a barbecue, a big barbecue over there?
No.
Did you see that?
No.
Scott, you didn't see the high rise that went up in a total
Oh,
blaze?
yeah, I saw that. That's right. Now that is not
I
funny.
am sorry. That's the wrong thing to say. Like,
Wasn't
I'm
there?
sorry
What was
about
the
the barbecue
movie that
comment.
we watched when we were a kid?
I'm sorry about
Where
that.
the what was the movie with the high rise that caught on fire?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Inferno. Wasn't it
Inferno.
Inferno? Yeah, I think it was Inferno. Is that crazy thing?
Well,
Yeah, so
I think the fire in Hong Kong. So it had, weren't they redoing the buildings and they had like green. So that actually that caught on fire and then it spread to all four buildings.
yeah,
So the
it's not how it
scaffolding.
happened though. One guy on the 30th floor, the only guy in the entire complex who eats meat, because none of them can afford that anymore. China took over. He's out back and he does, you know, that little where you and you spray the lighter fluid, and the
Right.
whole building went up, and he's like, oh no.
So he did it.
He fucking lit the whole place up,
Didn't a
and they
bunch
were
of
going to
people
arrest him,
die?
but he's literally a charbroiled briquette, so they can't do shit to him.
Didn't a bunch of people die?
Like 250. This is not something we should be joking around about.
It's not funny.
Sorry, it's not.
It's not funny.
Yeah, we need to. Hey guys, can you?
All right, what other football did you want to ask
edit?
me about here? Since the show has gone off the rails again,
God, it's
you're
all right.
the one that asked to see my feet.
Yeah, we're the show is over. We're like 32 minutes into this thing, and we literally just spent the last 4 minutes talking about an outdoor barbecue of a high
And
rise. I
dying
think we're gonna.
people,
That's
and
not right.
also inbred hillbillies.
It's not one nice thing we said.
I don't actually think that is the greatest job. Do you believe that's the greatest job in college football?
I'm still thinking about the barbecue.
Yeah. All right. So distract yourself. Do you think that LSU is the greatest job in college football?
Not even close.
I
Not
don't
even
think
close.
so either.
Not even close. I would have no. If you're asking me where I would like to be successful, I would rather be down in Miami, where your boys had a great run and they could live the Miami lifestyle. I would do it at USC and do the La La Land thing. Obviously, you can't do it at Rutgers because nobody cares. But I would do it in a more urbane place. Or even listen, Ohio State's on a run right now, and they're loving it. They're living it. LSU ain't shit. They're not shit. Sorry.
I will
Lane
say this
Kiffin.
for the guy that he has. I think he's one of the best offensive coaches.
No question.
That has been in college football for a long time.
No question.
I also think Alabama's a better job if you coached at Alabama.
Oh my God. I mean, and right, that I'm with you completely. The legacy there is so tight. It's so unbelievable. You're talking about like a legacy of a great job. That would be Alabama. I agree with you, Scott. It's not LSU, partner.
All right.
It's not.
So we're gonna end the show. Do you think we'll get sued?
Right now, I think there's, Weber Grills is probably going to send their lawyers after us.
I don't even think we can get sued on this show. I think
we're
Profitable.tv is free from lawyers and problems. Like I get in more trouble if I did TV or radio in this day and age of cheap ass radio, which I have seen. The money has disappeared from radio. So like if I were to get a job in radio, I'd be better off working at Profitable.tv.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally,
there's no money in it.
Honestly, you could bag groceries. No offense to grocery baggers. You could actually bag groceries and make more money than being a radio host.
Listen, who's your favorite grocery bagger of all time? I know you know this. Go ahead.
I don't know.
John Starks. Love that man.
This show has really gotten bad.
What's going on with this show, Scott? Can we stop this? Make it stop. Just make it stop.